Te Tini or Waikato in the orange and red and yellow and black will take on Full Circle in the blue. Waikato, Te Tini or Waikato will start as part of the round robin. As most teams have decided to venture on off, some of them have played their 4 or 5 games for the round robin of today and will work out the points overnight. Then you'll see where you sit. You do have 2 games board tomorrow, and then definitely you will find out where we are around the finals. Just checking out some of the scores. You can jump on the Rotorua touch, check out how things have developed there as well. You'll be able to catch up and see how some of the teams are rolling out. Waikato with the ball at the moment. Te Tini or Waikato up against Full Circle in the blue. Waikato in the red colours and the singlets. Hot on attack, trying to make their way to their 7-metre line to try and lay their ball down at the try line like that. That's how wet the conditions are. It'll be like a cake of soap at the moment for both teams, and right across the whole facility at this stage, all the teams are dealing with the same situation in the wet conditions, and dare I say it, that's how slippery it is with that heavy rain that's just come down all of a sudden, or they ease into a light little shower. Waikato has got to get control. First touch in the play of set of 6, get into that 7 zone at the moment. Waikato go back and send it to the middle. Got a right and left side angle to work with here as well. If there's going to be any back doors coming to the play, we'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, just back and forth, 1-2. Controlling ball, nice short passing in the conditions. There you go. That's the try they're going to try and get through and slide over. But a well touched there by Full Circle. Great defence. Running up there will be the handover. Let's see what Full Circle can do with a full set of 6 as they make their way to touch 1. Moving up through, just keeping the ball nice and close to each other. Touch 2 as they roll into the sub box here, rolling out the plays. These 3 making their way up to the halfway, getting into the Waikato zone now. Hot on attack. Touch 4, a couple more to go. Good one-handed, that's good skills here in these conditions. Moving out across the side. The ref's going to call this a touch and pass. This will be a penalty to the Te Tini or Waikato, who will bring it out to the middle as they make their way towards their own sub-box, some of the players. To bring out some of the fresh players, a bit of working out there, just realising there's only just a handful of them out there, so it's a good old 1-2 switch around. As you can see, running around the back to get into a line, make their formational links, centres in the wings. Waikato hot on the attack on the 10-metre line. There's the last play, dummy half, and that will be a touch on the dummy half. So this will go back to the next set of 6 with Full Circle. Across to the right hand side of the field, coming towards their sub box. Seems to be the common theme that you would see if you've been watching on board throughout the start of today. It's been a brilliant day of touch, all the action out there on the field. Equally as good with the whānau support and the manaki on the sideline. The positivity, you got to love it. Waikato step over that, lay with another set of 6. And the conditions are doing extremely well. Nice short close pass in here between dummy half and the runner. As you can hear coaches on the sideline saying play it tight there, keep that ball in hand. You won't see anything outrageously thrown right out the back because of the wet conditions. Little dummy half run inside, and this is going to be an interesting one. And that will be a touch made. Full Circle gets the ball. Touch 1. Runs around the back. Couple of passes. And this will be touch 2, going back to her mark. Great run, making their way to the halfway. Full Circle. They get themselves over in the Waikato territory at the moment. Full Circle, ball in hand. Using a bit of width across the field. Last play. Dummy half scoops and run. And that will be dummy half caught with the ball. Waikato with the ball at the moment. Oh, that would have been maybe accidental, as the ball was going low to ground when it caused a collision play there as a Waikato coming to the centre of the field here trying to make some yards. They're in the full circle zone at the moment. Dummy half has the ball, looking for an offload play here. Still 0-0. Coming up to 5 minutes in the first half here at Rotorua International Stadium. Tini or Waikato with the ball, offloads. Last play here as well. Trying to utilise their width across the field out to the right hand side, and unfortunately ball finds the ground there. As we just about wrap up day one of the round robin.
It's a lot of community support to make this
here in Rotorua
as
part of the annual tournament over the anniversary weekend. Full circle getting closer to their sub box, and unfortunately the ball goes to ground.
Our live stream this weekend is currently produced.
Getting across to the centre of the field here is Waikato, to Tini or Waikato. They'll move it across the right hand side. Let's get into the full circle half at the moment. Roll around the subs, bring on some fresh players here as we go down the left hand side now. Bring it back to the middle, down it goes. Still 0-0, 4.5 minutes, first half. Waikato dummy half, good sprint, good offload, and that will be hand over to full circle. On the 7 metre line, touch one for full circle. Great little evasive run there down the sideline. Brilliant speed showing here. She's going to make it all the way. She's got a full stem ahead of legs, but just as equal shutting across from the other side of the field was the defence of Tini or Waikato. Great cover defence there as well. Full circle still has ball on attack. Hot on attack there. They make their way to the middle going for the 1-2. Trying to look for the option and work out what they're going to go left or right here as they plant the ball there on the 7 metre line. Coming back to the right hand side. We just about saw the first points in this game scored. Still 0-0 at the moment. Two players working on it. Here's the last play. Dummy half picks up and goes looking for a support player, and there's the gap that opens up. And the referee, I'm guessing, is going to call this and puts the arm out. This will be try time. Full circle. Score the first points. It's taken 7 minutes to get our first points against Tini or Waikato. So 1-0, one foundation replay. We'll see the 1-2 move here. You can see what they were playing, looking at the spot where to plant and go down on. And there it goes, and that gap's going to open right there. And that player will go through and score the try. Brilliant play there from full circle. Waikato hot on attack. Back into normal play, 1-0 at the moment. That's a good elusive little step there by the number 12 for Waikato, who is Emily Cole. We've got the players list here in front of me now, so we'll be able to attach a few of their names to the players. Number 6 with the ball there as well. Okay. Forget that name. I need to go to Specsavers. That's the ages on their side, not their numbers. Anyway, we've got the names. That's the main thing. Full circle with the ball. Just over 2 minutes ago, 1-0. I'll mention their names at half time so you recognise those players out there playing. Full circle getting up to halfway. Little drop to the ground there, ball to ground. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Waikato just taking their time, making their way up as they wait for their subs to roll on. And the ball has gone to ground as well as deemed by the referee out there. And full circle ball. Here we go. Back in the play. On the 10 metre line. Full circle control. 1 minute 30 to go.
Find the gap, Whetū. Find the gap between the length and the weight.
Full circle just winding the clock down. They know they're up 1-0. Just over a minute to go here in the first half. Let's work this on that 1-2 move. Back in the inside. She goes for the slide. I'm guessing this is going to be a try. This will see full circle go to Waikato, Tini Waikato. Still to score yet. With a minute to go here in the first half play. One foundation will show that. Nice little move between these two players. Just kind of working, talking between each other, know each other's play. In out little moves, simple little move, but she holds the ball, retains it. Dedicates the Waikato player to the outside line. Waikato with the ball at the moment on the 10 metre line. into the full circle half at this stage. 30 seconds to go. Will be a touch and pass. Well picked up by the player from full circle. She taps and go. They're not even 10 metres. But anyway, we'll carry on with the general players. That rain has turned up all of a sudden. I don't even know if it actually disappeared during the day, to be honest. It's been there most of today in these wet conditions where we see all the entertainment out on the field. Full circle. 15 seconds to go. Good little step there. She'll get to play the ball once again. Here we go. Full time. One more play. Out wide over the top. And that will be touch. And that is 2-0. So just going through the teams for full circle. Tasi Hale. Bo Te O Marere. Also Cara Jones. Koda Clements. Alexis Young. Harley Rose Takiari. Stella Hale. Ihimaya Hiruini Clay. Kayla Black. Juliet Marquette. Also Modi Order Heathcote. Eden Merito. Ari Hollick. Alaska Roper. Brooklyn Hurd. And Aria Williams is the 10 that makes a full circle as they all stand in front of us here in a bit of a huddle where it's nice and dry at the moment. Te Tini Waikato under 14s, Alyssa Dick, Anna Greenwood, Atahua Nikora, Ilana Taylor, Emily Carl, Tawhai, also Madison Gurney, Michaela Dick, Shakina Marshall Hill, Waire Tuhakaraina, also Wairua Taiawa, and other players there who may be just on the side with a big squad is Aramaria Wright, Shania Daniels, also Harper Boyd and Olive Sutter. So there you go, just in the additions, just to make that extra squad in case something happens, maybe injury, but good to see these teams had good updated squads and good numbers represented today. As you can see, the referees on the infield just talking away there with another 10 minutes to go in the second half as part of the annual tournament, third tournament with wet weather. Don't be surprised, 2027, I won't say it. Let's hope we have some sunny weather coming up. Let's get through 26, the round robin plays for today, and also the other games that most of the teams will have tomorrow, nearly all the teams, and then we'll roll into the finals. As you see, the teams both make their way to the field, and full circle will get us under play here in the second half of this under 14 girls game at the moment. Great to see the whānau supporters still stick around. Touch one for full circle over the 10 metre line. That's a great start there. That's only 2 touches. They're already there looking at their 7 metre line with the big defence on Te Tini or Waikato. The 7 metre line just there in front of the player with the ball. She plants the ball down, moving out and slides down. It's a touch, is deemed by the referee. Great defence there from Te Tini or Waikato. Back on the 7 metre line. Full circle has the ball, controlling to the centre. Goes back inside, the double around, the back door pops around. Flicks it back, dummies out. That's a good little move. As she evaded the player, the number 7 from Waikato. Let's see what the referee does here. And that will be deemed a touch. Great refereeing. It's good to have 3 refs out there doing these games on field sidelines where you can get 3 different angles. Basically what you're getting is 6 eyes looking at the game, and they can make a good call. Waikato with the ball, their subs come rolling on. 2-0. Making their way to the 10 metre line. Great little drive there from the dummy half. Good little offload. Playing a bit of basketball. Talking of that as well, you can watch the live stream. Just go to local Gecko Productions. You'll see them on the good old YouTube. You can watch more basketball on there. It's been a big week here in the Rotorua. Tap and go for full circle on the halfway. Moving across through to the middle. Good communication you can hear out there from the sideline end. Also the referees asking the players to go to the mark. Ball goes to ground but just accidentally pushed out by the Waikato player. Full circle's got good control. Looking for the slide. Everyone else goes yeah, and the referee at the far side waves it away. So that is try time. 3 tries to Full Circle over Waikato. Here's that replay. It's a pretty simple try, just a slide through move, beating the defence of the player, which is unfortunate for Waikato, but that's how they score tries, along the sliding of the ground in the weak conditions. Full Circle 3, Te Tini o Waikato yet to score. Trying to get to that 10 metre line, and they do. That's a great run there. Good return run there from Waikato. Inside pass there, trying to do the 1-2, missed the player out, flick it around the out backside, and they've got to overlap out on the far side there, and trying to utilise whether or not they want to draw the 1-2 player in from Full Circle. Here it is, what I was saying. Just doesn't quite execute it. They've got to roll out from the try line to Full Circle. Good little pass over the top there, but to no avail, no try there. Full Circle, great cover defence by the 2 or 3 players over the far side, brilliant to see. Nice little move back into the infield from Full Circle. Touch 2. Ball goes down. And that's going to be, bringing them forward. Waikato were not in the 7 metres back, is deemed by the referee. Playing through to the middle of the field there, looking at the halfway points. Full Circle. They are into halfway between the 10 metre, 7 metre line. 3-0 at the moment, Full Circle. You see, kind of work out, is that a try or not? Wow, it's a try time, 4-0. No, it's a play, I thought it was. Thought the whistle went, so 3-0 still, sorry, Arohamai. Still 3-0. Waikato need to work out of here. We may have about 3 or 4 minutes to go here in the second half. Waikato with the ball in control at the moment. Tap and go. Nice drive. Handover. Last play for Waikato. Full Circle trying to run across, obviously running towards the sub box as they rotate their players and bring some fresh ones out. Good setup there for Full Circle. Bit of a bobble there as well in that play, so that we'll see the ball turned over to Waikato to run out from that 7 metre line. See how much they can make the yardage here, and they set a 6-1 has only just made them 2 or 3 metres as they move across the width. They've gone back. They need to be starting to drive forward, the Waikato girls. Te Tini o Waikato, and already on a side angle plant there is deemed by the referee. As the play was not square in that play. Full Circle with ball in hand, leading 3-0. Trying to work out the 1-2 move and the slide to go down low. And that is try time, as you can tell, indicated by the player when the ball goes back to halfway like that. There we'll see Full Circle commanding at the moment a 4-0 over Te Tini o Waikato. One Foundation will show you the replay here. Just a little nice slow move. Pretty patient, but marking herself there, knowing the gap had opened up and the play had gone across, and that opened up that little gap. Game of inches when you see game plays like that to get over the try line. Over the 10 metres, Te Tini o Waikato making their way out wide. Now they're going to have to try and get in some back-to-back tries. Chasing this ball game, 4-0. Full circle. It's 4-0 at the moment over Te Tini or Waikato. And there is defence coming up front forward, chasing them out. Full circle, ball goes to ground. So 4-0 to Full Throttle at the moment. I'm not even going to say what we can see out there at the moment, because it'll be short-lived looking at the weather. As Full Throttle makes their way over. Full Throttle steaming their way through at the 10-metre line into the territory of Te Tini o Waikato. Awesome little play here by two individual players. She apologises just for the full force of their touch, the attack as well. Great sportsmanship. Ball goes to ground, unfortunately, for Full Throttle. 4-0 though. They've got a good command of this game. Second half here at Rotorua International Stadium. Waikato trying to get out, trying to get into the half of Full Throttle, rolling out the subs, bringing on the fresh players. We need to get up to that 10-metre line. Going forward, great hands. Here we go, dummy half, over the 10-metre line. Offload, ball goes to ground, unfortunately. Full Throttle just working their way to their sub box. Going across the field is their players. Step back in off the left-hand side, coming into the middle there on the 7-metre line. We're going to see a bit of a slide go down to the corner there on a very, very moist, wet ground here at Rotorua International Stadium. Plant on the 7 inside. Ooh, they must have been pretty close to a forward pass there. And they are going to give it the score. So Full Throttle will go to 5 here at the Rowdies tournament. Whetū Anamata, our future stars. Here we go, watch the replay here. There. I would have actually picked that as a forward pass on that replay, but not picked up by the 3 referees, and that is the hooter going. That will bring us to full time, no time to play here at the round robin of the tournament in Rotorua.